Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Saturday the 4th of January and there's been a really weird story that I'd like to unpick for you. So it seems that Meghan and Harry were spotted hiking around Vancouver Island, but they weren't spotted because the hikers knew who Harry and Meghan were. They were actually spotted because their friend Abigail Spencer, Meghan's co-star in Suits, was spotted instead of them. I find this story rather laughable and quite unbelievable, if I'm perfectly honest. This screams of their PR company Sunshine Sacs trying to ram down the fact that they are in fact in Canada, or possibly telling us that they are still having a lovely time without us, anything to get their names in the media and the papers, because we all know with Meghan, attention is attention is attention is attention. Any attention, be it good or bad, is good PR for her because she knows that it's going to be clickbait. More clickbait, more attention, more hype. And at the moment, there is a huge Instagram war going on between Harry and Meghan and William and Kate. I actually don't think Kate are that fussed, to be perfectly honest. But we've seen yet again from blind gossips, they suggested that Meghan is absolutely hellbent on beating their numbers on Instagram. So of course, any media stories with regards to them, Harry and Meghan, gonna get the numbers in, aren't they? I've said this time and time again on this channel, it's Sunshine Sacs that are paying for puff pieces to get her in the news. Positive stories. Oh, they helped the couple take a selfie. Aren't they kind and down to earth? Down to earth people don't stay in a $14 million mansion and then completely shun their family, especially when two of them are elderly, the Queen and Prince Philip, and it may be their last Christmas. It's not normal. But then that makes me wonder that the fact that they are trying to prove that they have been in Canada all this time is rather odd. Well, one way I think that it's Sunshine Sacs always trying to get them in the media because, like I said, attention is attention is attention is attention. But then there's the other inkling, you know, that little voice inside your head thinking, they're not really there, they're not really there. But then that's just a whim. Could Sunshine Sacs be just ramming this Canadian story because they want us to look there instead of somewhere else? It's a possibility, isn't it? What do you guys think? It's always very peculiar for me how Meghan is so hellbent on being in the media. Now, we've said this and I've discussed this on many occasions, how she pays her PR to have between 3 to 5 puff pieces in the media per day that are basically pushing her. Like I've said before, she thinks that attention, any attention, is good attention, irrelevant of how ticked off the British taxpayers are. But as I said in my previous video, it's because of their sheer audacity to demand privacy, yet still be paid a fair whack to do their job, that people are getting a little bit ticked off, really. Well, in fact, it's a bit more than a little ticked off. They're downright angry. And you know, we all are aware that they have hired this very big PR firm to boost their popularity. And that in itself makes people even more wary of every single news story that comes out. And this particular one about the hiking issue really got my goat. Now, as I've always said, we are aware of who is in her team. We've got Sunshine Sacs. We also have Sarah Latham. Now, she used to be working with Hillary Clinton on her presidency campaign. What do we go and find? There is a very similar story that's popped up about Hillary being spotted hiking. So could this literally be a tactic where they're thinking, oh, let's reuse the old story and make it look like they are normal, reasonable people who just like to pop out on a hiking trip, bump into some strangers, and oh, are they kind? They've helped them use a selfie stick. Who in this world does not know how to use a selfie stick? I have no idea, but I call bullshit on it, basically. So now it seems we don't know whether they're back in the UK or not. Once again, we are shrouded in secrecy because we are not deemed to be fit to know where they are. I understand the whole concept of security and how they need privacy about the way that they travel. That's fine. I think they're personally back in the UK because now we are being bombarded with article after article with regards to Meghan and Harry. Once again, it's ramped up in the amount of articles that are geared towards them. We've had the article where apparently their close friend Catherine McPhee said that she set up them staying in this opulent mansion, but yet again it specifies that we don't know who's paying for it. Cleverly done by the Daily Mail here, who Meghan is suing. I've noticed that they are doing the bare minimum and they really aren't bigging her up that much, but that's what you get for suing them. Then we've had the old rehashed thing about the Vogue magazine edition that she did in September. Now the editor is claiming that it was a movement and not a moment with this Forces for Change idea, but we've proven that she copied that from a book from, was it Australia or New Zealand? So again, that was proven that she yet again had plagiarized it. So it seems, I think personally, that they are back in the UK, but you never know with these two, do you? Another story could pop up that they're seen in a eatery in Vancouver. Who knows? I guess we only have to watch this space because we know that maybe in a couple of hours, maybe tomorrow, another story will pop up because of Sunshine Sacs. But what do you all think? Do you think this hiking story is genuine? Do you think that that person or those couples that helped to use a selfie stick wouldn't have recognised Harry and Meghan and instead Abigail Spencer? Again, I find that actually ludicrous that the most talked about woman in the world, I'm sorry, you have to admit that she is at the moment, nobody actually recognised her. What's going on? Let me know your thoughts on this video.
Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Thank you to everyone that has donated to my channel. I'm overwhelmed with your generosity and kindness. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon.